Hey Brian,
What's up, Jack?
I'm trying to hire somebody, and I was just. Do you know where I could get a misogynistic, older white man CEO who likes to make really unpolitically correct statements?
Oh, gosh, have you tried TrumpHelpWanted.com?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, it's your place for misogynistic CEOs these days.
Oh, really? Is it easy?
Oh, it's the easiest thing you've ever seen. Just go to TrumpHelpWanted.com. Click all the attributes you'd want. If you want terrible hair or a terrible tan, or if you want them to be dressed awful or just to surround themselves with awful, shitty, misogynistic people, you can select all the different variables you want, and they'll deliver a misogynistic CEO right to your door.
Oh, that sounds complicated, and I don't have a lot of time. I don't want them to be vetted or have background checks or anything.
Absolutely not. We're going to do no research into their personal history. Hopefully they've got skeletons in their closet. Maybe they're actually gay. Maybe they killed somebody. Could have methamphetamine addictions. All the best things in a misogynistic CEO you may look for are available at TrumpHelpWanted.com.
TrumpHelpWanted.com. Thanks, Brian.
You're welcome, Jack. That's just so easy at TrumpHelpWanted.com.
God, you guys are really good at that.
I'm blocked.
It's a little blocked
So,
out.
do you need a suppository?
So-
a feeling
so-
suppository?
Emotional diuretics.
I think so.
Jack Delafield emotional diuretics.
You know what the thing is? Like, I was in the shower yesterday morning, not with
Ooh,
the phone.
this is going to be good.
Yeah.
Man.
The Audi 5000, a white one with blue cloth interior, like dark blue cloth interior. So nice. Back in the day, I had the whole back seat to myself.
Yeah. And this kid, high pitched screamed, like I thought my eardrums were gonna burst, and just beelines for the door. The door.
But the door is
The
closed.
door's closed. So, right to the door.
Just the faithful door.
Oh, poor kid.
Oh, good times. And then, like the rest of the scene, I hear, shh, shh, it's okay. Shh.
Oh,
But I have
we're
this-
used to that. Most of our audience is being coddled by their mothers.
I have this. During this same show, I scared a kid so much that his legs locked up and he threw up everywhere. Like he couldn't run. His fight or flight thing didn't know. He just threw up all over the place.
Oh my gosh.
When I get scared, I just throw.
Everywhere.
And one of the first ones, this kid was like a total genius. Like,
No, I'm fairly certain that's the same gentleman who's on the banner on the outside of the truck. And the other gentleman playing the other character, I assume he'll be returning in a different costume. This was a pretty basic theatrical wagon event. I've never, it's really unappealing to me.
kid. And she was just being a total smartass the whole time and knew everything. But when I would get close, she'd be like,
Oh shit, he's real!
she would tuck her knees up to her chest like, what the fuck? And I'd really slowly, creepily give her candy.
Hey, here's the address where my van is parked.
It's got a Huffy 10-speed inside.
A puppy that tastes like candy.
Just me heavy breathing.
I don't know why we don't get hired for more kid shows.
I saw multiple parents, we talked about this on the
Yeah,
show,
yeah, we did.
with guns on their hips at a child's event. In case I need to shoot one of them old sawed-off sons of bitches.
They're awesome.
Yeah.
Pop-up headlights.
I wish you could have seen. I hope you captured it, Ashley.
Yeah.
I
The
could
joy
totally
on
got
his
it.
face.
Okay. It'd be
I
Marvel.
totally got it.
And you, sir, have transitioned
Into a woman. How did you know?
Don't take it out of the future. So, and then you were like, oh, I gotta use this to my advantage. And Jess is like, you can't have another Jeep unless you find a way to pay for that Jeep, which is not in your comedy money, because Jeeps should be able to support themselves, because they're old enough for a job. Because you like old Jeeps. So, you would then get...
It's really, I just want to address, I think the way my wife sounds in my head sounds really weird, but apparently the way my wife sounds in your head sounds even weirder.
But that's why I said I told the future, not the past.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I forgot.
My vision is 3 years into the future at this point.
3 years.
Yeah, it's 2020.
That's quite a J-shaped curve.
It is.
Yeah. But he did good.
He did well. He's not fucking Superman.
No,
he did well.
He did good, and then he did well with his comedy.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, he did good. He saved somebody.
Yeah.
some money on something. He's a salesman. That's what he does. He used the word rape very liberally, and he threw it about as if it was like Nabisco crackers. And I was like, and so he sent it to me. And
Wait a second. What are you doing with your Nabisco crackers? You're supposed to eat them. Why would you be throwing those about?
I thought you were supposed to.
No, they're for consumption.
Oh,
A
shit.
little slice of cheese, a little
I was
salami.
wondering why confetti had a nutrition facts on it.
Yeah, it's not confetti.
Okay. Okay. Anyways,
Anyway, is your cell phone cracked? Does it look forlorn? Does it never leave its pocket and stay in the dark all the time? These may be signs of iPhone suicide disorder. Please don't let your iPhone jump into a cup of coffee. Dial 999-777 iPhone suicide. It's a really long number.
well, I wouldn't use a bear to bait a shark. That's just ridiculous.
Bears can't swim.
Bears can swim, and that's the problem. What if a bear and a shark start fighting but realize they're in love with each other and they mate?
Bear
Okay.
shark.
Bear sharks.
Shark bears.
Yeah.
Bear shark.
Barracks.
Ba-
We could have fucking barracks. What? An amphibious bear shark that could murder you in your home or the ocean.
Unbelievable.
Like, that's why, like, you know how people say there's a shark infestation? It's not a fucking infestation. They live in the ocean. We are infesting their house when we're out there.
This is where, with other people, I would say, like, is this the kind of stuff that bounces around your head that kept you out of the good schools? You went to some good schools. I'm very confused.
But
by
I'm like we're infesting their homes. But if they're a barrack, like the world is their
our
home.
world is there.
Yeah. So I mean, technically, we're just fucked at that point. I'm just saying, there's something out there. Look, both sharks and bears eat meat, right?
I guess.
Okay. Both of them can have babies.
Sure.
Why can't they mate?
Because
This is a legitimate threat.
they're different species.
It doesn't matter.
work that way.
So is a tornado and a shark, but there's like 4 documentaries about how a sharknado destroyed cities.
I don't think they made it though.
Man, there's no mating involved. It was a
How else would you make a sharknado
it was
unless
a
you made it?
tornado that picked up sharks. And
Yeah,
dropped
you
them
have to
there.
pick them up before you can mate with them, otherwise it's rape.
I
You know what I'm talking about?
No idea.
Nope. I'm just gonna let you babble on. Okay. As long as you want, man.
Okay.
How does all that work? I mean, Amish. I wish I had met her
Yeah.
when she was here,
Right.
so I could ask her these things, because I'm certain that the answers you'll give me will be absolute gibberish.
That a little bit of God went in there and made it goodness. Like that God's love is what combined into butter. And she was like, that doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense that God would break off little pieces of himself and throw in our cream. So she went to Brigham Young University to study cultures, butter cultures. And, what? So she went there and scientifically...
I'm developing a hate for
yeah,
you.
I know. So she has proven...
Sorry, I'm frantically scribbling notes.
It's okay. Take your time.
Jerk.
Like 2 protein bars, a bagel, and a
Small child.
7 bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich. I don't eat children anymore. Gassy.
Gassy.
Yeah.
Acid reflux.
Yeah. Can't handle it in my old age.
You never know what they've eaten. You
No.
don't have grass-fed children.
That's what I want.
Because most of these
Fully
kids are-
organic.
Yeah, fully organic.
Yeah.
They're eating Cheetos and shit.
Oh,
You know,
God, no.
The macaroni.
The original vehicle for cheese was a burger. I don't know about where you come from, but that's the original burger. That's the original cheese vehicle was a burger.
No, I think you can just eat cheese by itself.
No, I don't believe you can. How are you going to get it to your mouth?
With your hands.
No, what the fuck are you even saying?
I could never use my hands to put something in my
You
mouth.
could lose a finger that way. I think we did good.
I think you did. You think we did well?
No, we did good.
We did good. We didn't like
we
Superman. We did some good.
No,
today.
this is going to help people. It's going
It
to.
helped my therapist. Oh, and so I was listening to your podcast.
Wait, does your therapist listen to this?
God, I hope not.
She could probably. Like,
Maybe
so
she's
we-
one of the seven. One of the seven.
We figured out what your problem is, Brian. This Jack fella. I don't think he's such a good influence on you.
On that note, ladies and gentlemen, on that bombshell, we're going to call it to an end. This has been episode 35 of the Comics at Fault podcast. I'm Brian.
And I'm Jack.
And we'll see you next week, I guess.
Yeah, probably.
What is wrong with you?
I don't know.
There's so much wrong with you.
I can't believe you haven't made him have somebody that only sings.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yes.
Why the fuck would you say that out loud in front of him?
Sorry, Brian.
Unbelievable.
We got this.
Unbelievable.
It's not gonna come next week. It's just gonna come randomly. It's gonna be like an anniversary episode, like 50. And we're only 15 away from 50.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
15's a lot, though. 15
Yeah.
weeks is that's a lot.
It flies.
Roxanne Maloxy. Ooh, that's nice. I like that there.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good one. This is Roxanne Maloxy, a Hoboken, Pennsylvania. I'm a scientist and Mormon. Don't ask how I can put those two together. It's a very complicated story about butter and God. Welcome to Comics at Fault. Jack's a jackass.